Hello and welcome to Business Insider with Mario Toneguzzi on YYC Business. Joining me today is Kerry Clarke, who is Artistic Director of the Calgary Folk Festival. Thanks for joining us today, Kerry.
Thanks for having me.
Well, big news today. You guys obviously made a lot of music fans in the city and in the province quite happy. Tell us a little bit about your announcement today about the music, the Folk Festival going forward this year.
We're presenting Calgary Folk Music Festival's Summer Serenades presented by ATB. And what it is it's a series of outdoor concerts at Princess Island Park to very small audiences, 15% of our normal audience, over 9 blocks of programming over 1 week from the main stage.
Okay, then. So super. So no other stages involved then this year?
No, we've pared it right down. Gone with, we're still in the middle of a pandemic. So pared it right down. And focusing on the main stage and distancing folks. People will be in plots and they'll have 2 feet around each plot. So they'll be distanced from their neighbors.
Okay, so how many people altogether then would you be able to accommodate each day?
Each concert block will be able to, including kids, because we figure that there will be some kids on some of the tarps. We figure it'll be about 1,800 people per day, as opposed to our usual 12 to 13,000.
Okay. And explain, well, first of all, what are the dates?
It's July 22nd through 28th.
And tickets go on sale?
On Friday.
On Friday. And how are the tickets going to work, if you could explain that?
Yeah, people are buying tickets in groups, essentially. You're buying for a plot. You're basically buying yourself a little 6 by 8 foot homestead. And so we figure that you could fit up to 4 adults and 2 kids, or 4 adults on one of those tarps, or one of those areas. So you'll bring a tarp or a blanket to be placed in your homestead area. Okay,
and what would be the cost for that?
They range from $150 for the ones that are screen only to $550 in the top tier, and everything in between. So at the back of the field, you can get them for, I think, as low as $250 for the space. So then you divide that by how many people are on your tarp.
Okay, so if I get this right, you pay a flat fee for the plot.
Yes.
And say if I buy for the complete series, and then I have that flat fee for the complete series, or I can buy them.
That's per day.
Pardon? That's
per concert block. There's 9 concert blocks. That's the cost. You don't buy for the entire time. It's per day. It's a different audience. You got to think kind of more like a concert series, like at the Jack Singer Concert Hall or something like that.
Okay, then. So that's but that plot will include the cost for everybody else to join you, right?
Yes, exactly. It's for the people that can fit on that space.
Okay, can you tell me, just Kerry, some of the reasoning behind the decisions of why to go ahead with it, and then B, in this format?
Yeah, well, we were really hoping to do something around live music, and there were a lot of limitations. So we were working within Alberta Health guidelines and working with the city and thinking about something that we thought would be kind of the minimum that we could do, assuming that we go to stage 3 and keep people safe and be able to still bring live music and audiences together, which is what we are trying to do. That's what the festival's all about, is live music experiences. So we really wanted to be able to do that if we could. And then we looked at the ways that it would make the most sense, that would keep people the safest and still be able to deliver live music. So we've done a lot of digital programming, and we do plan to stream this programming out as well. But that's not what we're all about. We're all about live. So that's why we decided to go ahead, and we worked really hard on making something work and basically kind of reinventing so many of our different departments.
Yeah. And can you talk a little bit about the importance of music and having music back, live music? I'm sure a lot of people, myself included, have really missed that, the live music part.
I think that music is the most ubiquitous art form. It's something where, if you have a memory, any kind of memory, you probably have some kind of song that goes along with that, or sound. And, when you get married, there's songs that you want to have played because they mean something to you. when you have kids, music is just something that most people follow and love, and that means something to them. So it's really important to us. And we've worked with over 42 years. We've worked with thousands and thousands of musicians, and like I say, it really there's moments in your life that music um, that remind you of different things. So music is incredibly important to us, and then the entire music ecosystem is important. So behind every artist is an agent or a manager or a road manager, and behind every songwriter there's a band that plays, and then behind them are publicists. And then in order to put on an event like this, then we're hiring site companies, and they're putting up fencing, and porta potty companies. So there's all kinds of economic generators that happen from all that. So it's important to us for all those reasons. And those things are the things that have been lacking this year. If people can't play live in a restaurant, you're lacking the live music. You're also lacking people coming in and buying food and drinks. And so there's a whole bunch of infrastructure around it that is part of the reason that we really wanted to go live and be able to support that again.
Okay, super. And finally, I neglected to ask you before, so who are some of the headliners for this year's show?
Yes, we have Jim Cuddy and Dan Mangan, Lido Pimienta, Charlotte Cardin, Whitehorse, Hallucination, that are the former Tribe Called Red, William Prince, Tara Lightfoot. Just going through the days. We have Shad doing some hip hop for us. So it's a really nice roster of Canadian marquee artists, and lots of up and comers, the usual mix of artists from across the country in lots of different genres.
Okay, super. Well, thanks very much, Kerry, for joining us today and explaining what's happening with the Folk Fest this year.
Thanks so much for your interest, Mario.
Okay, super. That was Kerry Clarke, who is the artistic director of the Calgary Folk Festival. This has been Business Insider with Mario Toneguzzi on YYC Business. Thanks for joining us today.